What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another case study update. Today's all about the Champlin Outdoor Services website that we've been documenting here the past couple of weeks, actually the past few months really, on the channel. So if you've not seen any of those videos, go to the local affiliate SEO case study playlist and watch them, and that way you'll be up to speed on what we're doing here. So this video I want to update you guys on a few things regarding this site. I'll show you guys some of the current rankings that we have, the leads that have come through, as well as some things I would do differently on some future sites in regards to some of the on-page content. There's just a few shifts that I would do to basically help maximize the potential of a site. So I'll show you guys the leads that have come through thus far. So today's the 5th of October through the 4th. You'll see the screenshot right here, or whichever side to me. And there have been 7 that have come through. The cool thing about this is that they have all had good matches in regards to working within the network's affiliate network of the contractors that they work with. So we've gotten almost max value for each one of these leads that have come through. A lot of the ones that came through in September, some of them only generated like 71 cents, and that's going to happen. That's just part of the game of it. That's why I like doing SEO, because you don't have to pay for that traffic. But these 7 leads here have generated roughly like 46 bucks so far. That's more than the entire month of September, what it had generated. So generally though, October is going to be a bit busier for the lawn services sector as well as the irrigation sector for 2 main reasons. You have lawn aeration that's going on, people are wanting to have that done. You have fall leaf cleanup. The leaves are beginning to fall somewhat. It's still really early for that to start happening, but as the temperatures start to drop and the leaves change color and they'll start falling, people will need the leaves removed from their property. And then lastly, this is probably one of the most important services that is done during the month of October and maybe into November a little bit, and that is irrigation blowouts. Doesn't matter the perceived value of the property or anything. If there are pipes underground for watering the lawn, they are plastic. Actually, it doesn't even matter. They could be metal. It does not matter. If there are pipes underground with water in them, it has to get removed, because usually the ground will freeze by December. When that occurs, the water will expand and it will break the pipes, and it'll break the sprinkler heads, it'll break the valves, it could break a whole bunch of other stuff on the house side of the plumbing as well. So that has to get done properly. So the service of a sprinkler blowout is in very, very, very high demand, and for people to do it themselves is more of a pain in the ass to do it than to just pay a company 50 or 75 bucks to do it. So now for some of these rankings, you'll see here on the screen, we have leaf removal Champlin. We are currently sitting in the number 4 spot, and the important thing is that we're the number 1 local company. So we have a couple more local companies down here. Actually, this CJW landscape, I'm going to be doing a video, I'm not sure, sometime probably the next few days, with basically just funnel hacking lead gen sites, because like this company, or this isn't even an actual company, this is a lead gen site if you go and look it up. And then if you do site cjwlandscape.com, you'll see that they have like 10,500 pages that have been indexed. So whoever's got that site knows what they're doing to an extent. There's a little bit of structure things that are goofed up, but anyways, 4th spot for leaf removal. Champlin Lawn Care still dominating in the number 1 spot. Snow removal, we have, or is it snow removal? Yeah, snow removal, we have the number 1 spot. That was the one that we built about a month and a half ago, if that or so, and we have the number 1 spot for that, so that's good. We're above Yelp, we're above Angie's, we're above the city, and then the next local company is down there. So now we have sprinkler blowouts, and this one's been stingy in terms of getting our page to rank. So there's one thing though that I would do differently on this site. I'm not going to change it now because it would shift the rankings and that sort of stuff, but when it comes to these single city focus sites, I would basically optimize the domain and each single page to be focused on one single service branch. So what I mean by that is, for this Champlin Lawn Care site, we have it here set up for lawn care, landscaping, and irrigation. Those are 3 different services. When someone's going to Google, they're looking for lawn care, they're looking for fertilizer service, or they're looking for someone to mow the lawn. That's a different service than someone looking for someone to build a paver patio like under the landscaping sector, or someone to have a retaining wall built or get a quote for these things. Or for irrigation, someone might need a new irrigation system, or someone might need a sprinkler system blown out, or whatever. So this kind of goofs up some of the potential for some of these other pages. Granted, they're all within the same industry, yeah, I get it, but what I would do differently is you have your single city focus for lawn care, have that be the homepage, or you have landscaping, have that be the homepage, and you have each of your service pages be all about that specific service, like we do already in that particular city. But on the on-page content, if you have a landscaping page, you don't mention lawn work at all. At all. I mean, you might have a link through a button on there to the lawn care page, but that is it. You don't want to have any on there, because then it almost like it cannibalizes the keyword to an extent. That's not necessarily what it is, but hopefully you understand what I'm getting at right there. So for some of these other rankings, we're starting to climb up. So for shrub trimming, Champlin, we're sitting here in the 3rd spot with the tree service page, so that is a good thing. Fall yard cleanup, so this is where someone wants to have their leaves removed from their property. We are sitting back here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down here in the 6th spot. So we could obviously improve here. We see that CJW landscape site again. It really looks like it's a local company, but it is a lead gen site. But then the top one here is this Northern Roots. That's a local company there. So Tree Service Champlin, we are still on page 2. Again, though, that PBN just went live on, I think, Thursday, so we'll have to give it a little bit of time. Champlin, Minnesota Landscaping, we are sitting in the 2nd spot right behind Yelp. So when we get up to that #1 spot, that'll be a real good boost. And then for Irrigation Champlin, we are sitting in the 4th spot. So we're just behind Porch, Yelp, and Angie's List. So it's a good thing. We are the #1 local company, or local site, I should say, on this particular search. And then the last keyword here is the mosquito control. We've had this one for quite a while, and this is a service that's really going to only be needed from May through maybe September. So it is a pretty short window, but we got that #1 spot for the time being. So that is where things are currently at. The profile backlinks gig from Legit that we purchased for this site has now been completed. So we're waiting on Google to crawl those sites and help us boost the authority and the trust of the Champlin Lawn Care site, and we should hopefully see some more increases in our rankings here over the next couple weeks. No PBNs built on this particular video, but we'll have to see where things are at once these newest PBNs have just been built and we start to see some shifts in rankings and see what we need to do from there. So if you got this far into this video, I'd appreciate if you went down below, dropped a like. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to go down below, join the family, smash that subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you know when the newest content comes live. So got a lot of cool stuff on the way, some updates on the CD Page Pro case study site, as well as some funnel hacking, like I mentioned with some of these other sites that I've come across that I thought were local companies, and they are actually lead gen sites. So we also will have the announcement coming soon with the mass page building plugin, and that's all I got. So I'll see you in the next video.